Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the mind frame, how powerful this system kind of is. Okay, so I'm stuck here. I come down here to get healed because I know that if I get sent to prison, I'm facing prison, they want to send me to prison. And I'm like, oh my God, that shit's just been making me so much worse. I suffer from all these demons, but I heard about this thing in Mexico and I just tried my ass off and, things happened and God, spread the waters and I just took off. Came here, got healed. Then I'm walking around and I'm like, oh, you done did it this time, Daniel. What are you going to do now? You're stuck in Mexico. On the run, you're healed. There was one remnant of, I still do have the memories and the thought process of Daniel 1.0. So this is when I realized he was completely dead. So what I was thinking originally when I was like, okay, I'm stuck in Mexico, I'm wanted in the U.S. for some shit Daniel 1.0 did. I'm healed now. They'll never understand that. If you don't know this, a lot of the people that are suffering in the streets and the tents and all the homeless people in LA, they're all addicted to gambling on these things. You understand? So they play little games. They're just servers that people run. And then they use like Cash App or Venmo, whatever, to make payments. And then they gamble. And it's like a gambling racket thing. You can spin up one of these servers that hosts one of these games on Google Cloud. And then all you need is the people using it. And then you use some Python magic, attach it to some Cash Apps, make an auto cashier, and you're good. And I was already thinking, this was a slight thought, maybe 5 minutes or so, where I was thinking, Daniel 1.0 knows a lot of people in the streets, like a lot, and they kind of respect him a little bit. I'm just telling you, this is something people do. I've never done it, but I could do it. I know how to spin up Google Cloud servers. I know where to get the software. I know how to do it. Daniel 1.0 did, at least. Oh, I could have this person ride the bike over here. This was all a frame of thought that I was like, oh, what am I going to do now? I'm stuck down here. What do you do? What do you do? You got healed, but now what do you do? You're in Mexico. Like, what? You got to make some money. You got a kid. What's going on? You can't go back to the U.S. You've ever done this crime? I had this thought because I was thinking, well, you're not stealing from anybody. They're all going to gamble on the phones anyway. Right? I could just skim off the top, a little gambling. It's not right. It's illegal. I'm going to tell you what happened when I had this thought, though. So that's what Daniel 1.0 would have done. If Daniel 1.0 was still alive at this point, that's what he would do. He would just sit on the beach and drink margaritas, skim off of the people that are still suffering, people that are using these phones, gambling on them in the streets, and he'd have people riding their bikes and passing out his little flyers. And soon as that thought crossed my mind, I didn't even get very far into it. This was like, all the stuff I just explained to you was like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. I was like, I know exactly what I'll do. I'll do this. Start going off on this shit. And instantly I got this smack in the side of the head and this very stern feeling that said, if you make a cent off of the people that are still suffering in the streets and you don't do something to help them after what I've done for you, I'll send you back there with them. How about that, Daniel? You want that? That's what I felt instantly. Soon as I imagined the guy riding the bike to all the different tents and the suffering that I know is going on there, I got that feeling. He said, you want to make money off him? Sure, I'll send you back there with him. All those demons you suffered from, the criminal thinking, the childhood trauma, sexual demons, I'll bring them all back. How about that? I took them away. I can bring them back. Your wife will have them do. You're the leader of the family. Whatever happens to you happens to them. That's what you want for your son? I can send you back there with him. I'll tell you right now, America, that was the last time I had that thought. Last time I had that thought. I was like, no, Father, no. Instantly, I was like, instantly praying, asking for forgiveness of ever having a thought. Instantly, I was like, oh shit. Do you see how powerful this is? We're suffering from a massive criminality problem. So, of course, what do you do in this situation when you're stuck down here, you pray. That's what you do. You pray. A lot. I'm fresh out of Egypt. Now, I know you're thinking, Daniel, you're not out of Egypt. You're wanted for a prison term. You're going to send you to prison regardless. Even if you ran from the United States, they're trying to send you to prison for 2 years. Not much. But you don't understand. I still have I'm still not scared of the institution. You can't scare me with jail. I know everybody. I know how to get good jobs. I'm no longer suffering from the demons or criminal thinking, so I'm not going to go in there and lie to myself and lie to other people and glorify the bullshit. You know what I'll do in there? I'll do yoga. I'll read a bunch of books that I've been waiting to read. I'll play Pinochle. I love Pinochle. I'll see a bunch of people I haven't seen in a while. Give them the good news that all this is bullshit. And they could cure us for what it costs to incarcerate us for 1 year. They could just cure us of all this bullshit. I'll tell everybody that. And if I get depressed, then I'll just work out a bunch and I'll get the runner's high and it'll all be good. So if I talk about, wow, I feel like I'm going to wake up in prison and I can't believe this is reality, because I often tell that to people down here that I meet, amazing people that are all legitimate people that I've met, started coming out of the woodworks, miraculous, unbelievable. Couldn't do a crime if I wanted to. God will slap me upside the head and scare me with some crazy ass thoughts that I don't want to. He was like, I'll send you right back there with him. And I've seen so much suffering and death and destruction, dude. I'm like, I'm straight, I'm sorry, please. So it's like impossible for me to even, and you can send me to jail even for stuff Daniel 1.0 did. Go ahead. I'm not scared. So that's what's up. I'm out of Egypt. So happy. I know how to get the rest of us, I know how to get the rest of our sick people out of Egypt too, but yeah, America, I'm gonna need your help for that, because yeah, they're not gonna like this message. So we're gonna need a little influence. But trust me, you forgive Daniel 2.0 for the things that Daniel 1.0 did, and I'll promise you one thing. You know what that is? I'll show you something the world's never seen before. Ever. I know the problem. I know the mind. I know the solution. I know our leaders seem to be bought and paid for and scared as hell. We can wake up the fathers. First on the list. First thing we need to do. Once we wake up the fathers, all the common bullshit will stop. All right, America, that's all I got for you on this subject. Just letting you know how powerful it is, you know, because as soon as you even think about trying to go back to your old ways, you get a slap like you've never, I'll send you right back. And oh man, that'll set you straight real quick. Let me tell you. It was like a microsecond. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to think of that. I'm sorry. I'll do what you asked. Even though I didn't really have a plan. But then he had a plan. And then all the tools to accomplish that plan started coming out of the woodworks. And I was like, okay, I get it. This is what I got to do. So here we are. We'll see how it goes. Love you, America. You know what we always ask for. We ask for a prayer for the people still suffering in the streets. We ask for a prayer for the safety of me and my family. And if you want to like and subscribe, you want to do any of those type of things that people always ask you to do on YouTube, you can go ahead and do that. We appreciate it. We're going to need some influence, but the power of prayer is very powerful. Very powerful. Until next time, this is your host, Daniel 2.0. This is the Book of Daniel YouTube channel. The Book of Daniel 12:3 to be exact. I love every single one of you. America, we need to come together, fix our demons that have possessed our children and stuff like this. Until next time.